We're not black, we're not Arab, we're Somali. Let me start off by why we're not black. This is black. This is brown, and there's not a single person in the world that's this skin color. Do your research. Black is the absence of color. It's what you get when there's no color. It's what you get when you turn off the light. You get black. And yes, I know
we are Somalis, not black. There, I said it.
Somalis are not black. Now,
I'm gonna be honest, y'all, man. Donald Trump said some I think all of us wanted to say, man. Especially when people come here and get all the good graces of the United States of America, everything that their hearts and dreams and desires to get. But then you got people like Ilhan Omar and individuals that's from other countries who migrated here and became a congresswoman, whatever the hell you are. You complain about how bad the U.S. is and how great your country is. Well, if it's so bad, then won't you take your ass back to Somalia?
Business leaders and youth leaders from the Somali community and from the Muslim community in Minnesota. And we're gathered here today to fully support and endorse President Trump.
See, now you can't do that. See, now you can't go from decades talking trash about black people, saying that you're not part of them, you don't look like them, y'all don't have the same skin, y'all whatever. You're not black. All y'all, especially you young ones, you're not black. Okay, cool. So black people don't need to come to your rescue. I mean, let's be real. They giving you guys all the benefits the way it looked. But see, I remember back in 92. See, I was over there in 92 with the 10th Mountain Division, Fort Drum, New York. So I remember going into that country when your government had fallen. I seen how bad it was going into 93, where the governor had that, they call him a warlord back then, stripped all the buildings for the copper, wiring, everything, but nothing left but the damn buildings. No windows, took everything and sold on the black market. So y'all out there on the streets and living in buildings, making fires inside that shit, all that stuff, shitting on the street, all of that. And we was there to help y'all, and know what y'all told us? Y'all hate the white people. Let's not even talk about them. All the rocks and shit y'all threw at them when y'all seen them driving by. But y'all called us black American ninjas. See, I remember being at the gate. Like some of the women that come through, I'm giving them water and stuff. But some of you knuckleheads come through, talk that trash. Black American ninja, go home. That's what you call us. That ninja was not ninja. It was, you know what. So you call us a black American ninjas. That's what y'all called us. And then y'all say, go home. We there to help y'all. Go home. We don't want you here. Cause problems throughout the whole time. So I remember you guys. And then y'all come here, and then y'all start talking that shit once they start giving y'all stuff. And now, when Trump found out y'all out here with fraud and all this other stuff, oh, so now y'all want to, we support Donald Trump. And the Democrats done left y'all ass hanging because Waltz done set y'all up for failure. So let's just see how this roll now. Let's see how it goes. Listen to the rest of this mess, man. Y'all gonna be amazed. This is some, this is when shit hit the fan. Don't come calling.
For a very long time, the Somali community or Somalis in America have not wanted to identify with blackness. They have not wanted to identify with the black community or have wanted nothing to do with black Americans. But now that Donald Trump is threatening to deport all of them or most of them, if not all of them, that's when they are now calling for black unity. That is when they are remembering black Americans. Now they want black Americans to stand with them during this tough time. Now they want black people to help them fight Donald Trump. They are now all of a sudden calling for black unity.
Somali says black Americans don't know their fathers.
African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand. One night stand. They would tell you, I don't know my father. Well, who named you? Whose name are you carrying? Well, my mother chose his name for me. I don't know. Is that what we want for our ummah? No.
I keep screaming this from every mountaintop I can. That's Hassan Ali, and this is Ilhan Omar. We know who Ilhan Omar. Hassan is the president or prime minister of Somalia. They had a roundtable meeting with nothing but Africans talking about getting in to American politics, but understanding that they are 100% Somalian and they will never change. Now, in this clip that I'm about to show, Mr. Ali, Hassan Ali, is talking, and he's letting it be known that Ilhan Omar is there to take a black American seat in Congress. It
is very important in Ilhan tahay Somali tahay meeshaas lagu jiro. Qofkii Soomaaliya oo aragtidiisu tahay nin madow ha qaato kursigaas ama qof cad ha qaato qof mool. Marka taas waa lagu dhiirigelinayaa sababtaan arrinkaas ugu soo celinaya Soomaalida oo tagay.
They are not here to be our friends. They are not here to fight for all black people. They are here to fight for Somalians. That's it. Those are not my words. It's their words. It's their actions, right? So before y'all jump on here, look, just another jealous black American. I'm not jealous of anything. We can't be beat. We're undefeated here. That's something y'all forgot. Mind you, this shit was on camera. So I want to know what y'all got to say about that. I already know that black Americans have no allies at all. We don't have friends here. We don't have allies here, especially Africans. It's sad, but it's true. And it's not coming from us. It's coming from you guys, because you guys come over here to this country, automatically look at us as enemy number one. Then you get caught on camera doing this kind of shit. It's absolutely crazy, but I love when people show their true colors. Please tell me who you are so I can believe you the first time.
Enough to understand that members of Congress can't be impeached. You know, when you have Nancy and Randy saying, you know, we're on it, we're going to impeach her. When they're saying they're going to deport me, knowing full well that you cannot deport an American citizen.
And see, she should know better. She should have done her due diligence and checked with immigration before she made that comment. Because there is a stipulation in there that states you can be denaturalized. Look at this right here. Now, you will see right there under certain things that can, you know, certain felonies or whatever, something criminal, you can be denaturalized through that process. Now, she's sitting there talking that trash, but see, Trump them is pursuing her criminally under fraud. So she gonna have to backtrack that shit. 'Cause see, she made a comment the other day. Like, see, she's a bold little chick. She made a comment, something, I'm not worried about being deported. I'm not like I'm 8 years old coming from war-torn country. I'm a grown woman. My kids are grown. Basically saying, I don't need you now. I can go anywhere I want. I can move somewhere else in another country. See, she done set up her exit. You think she's slick. But see, what she gonna do is leave all these other ones back here. You see what I'm saying? So she's not worried about herself and her family. She's gonna be out of here before anybody prosecute her, what she's saying. But hey, that's what they all do. They run and then leave the rest. She's 3 million up now.
So all year, immigrants been running around screaming, black Americans, y'all gonna be deported next. Y'all gonna be deported too. But you got an immigrant saying that she can't be deported because she's an American citizen, a naturalized citizen. When black Americans are birthright citizens, like, we can't be deported. But yet, immigrants of all creed and colors, all of the immigrants, not just the black ones, but the white ones, the Native Americans, the Latinos, of course the Africans, the Caribbeans, they always screaming, oh, y'all next. They deporting black people too. Y'all next. Y'all gonna get deported next, black Americans. Y'all think they're not gonna deport y'all if they're deporting their... But you got an immigrant saying that she can't be deported because she's a citizen. She's a naturalized citizen, y'all. Her citizenship can be revoked, by the way. Y'all, the psychological warfare these people are playing on black Americans is nasty. It's insidious. Trump, please hurry up and get these motherfuckers out of here.
Somali welfare queen Ilhan Omar called me out for exposing the massive and widespread welfare fraud being perpetrated by the Somali community in Minnesota.
And on top of everything, I want y'all to listen to this report that 5 minutes ago to just come across. So I'm just going to have the audio of it. So I want y'all to listen to this about the fraud that's going on in Minnesota, and Tim Walz knew about it.
Imagine if Fox News does something on you. Yeah, that's bad, right? But what's worse than Minnesota's Department of Human Services? This is a tweet that none of us saw that happened on September 11th of last year when Minnesota's Department of Human Services employees sent a message to Kamala Harris. Okay? September 11th, Rob, can we show the date so they can see it on the bottom, please? Zoom in a little bit. There you go. September 11th, 2024. They sent it to her. It only gets 45,000 views. Let's read it together, Rob. Miss Harris, please listen to Minnesota state employees who work every day to deliver best services possible to our state and people who expect no less and pay our wages. Tim Walz has caused incredible harm to our state and agencies, retaliated against whistleblowers, against fraud. Zoom in a little bit. So what are all these things called? Feeding our future, $250 million. Okay. Child care assistant, $100 million. Frontline worker bonus pay, $45 million. Evergreen recovery, $28 million. Medicaid, 11. 10.4, 9.5, all Medicaid. Employee benefits, 8.6 million. Medicaid, 7.7, 5.4 million. Unemployment benefits, 4.7 million. SNAP, 4.1. Medicaid, 4 million, 3 million, 2.6, 1.8, 1.6 million. Futuristic Management Group, 1 million. Medicaid. And Medicaid autism clinics, $501 million, give or take. Then another tweet comes out saying the fact that why is it that in Minnesota, check this out, autism claims to Medicaid in Minnesota after Somalians opened their own centers. 2018, 3 million. 2019, it's, I don't even know what you call that, 18x to be exact, 54 million. Next year, 77 million. 2021, 183 million. 2022, 278 and 79 million. 2023, 399 million. And if you go a little bit lower, they ask Grok to verify it, and Grok even responds back, okay? Have any of these guys been held accountable in Minnesota? Look at Grok, go a little bit lower. Yes, the FBI and DOJ are investigating Medicaid fraud in Minnesota autism centers. Many serve in Somalia's communities. Ashraf Farhan Hassan was charged September 2025, which was 2 months ago, with wire fraud. $40 million scheme-related housing fraud charges include Mukhtar Hassan Adin, Mustafa Daib Ali, and others, obviously many traditional American names.
So there it is, people. So they're cracking down in Minnesota, which means that's a lot of fraud, a lot of money, a lot of money. They say it's up about $1 billion. So somebody got to go to jail. And if you were such a citizen, then you need to pay the crimes like a citizen. You don't get to walk away. You get to go to jail under fraud and whatever else they have that they get, you know, same thing you do with the scammers and everything else. Your ass going to jail, and you got to do some recouping that money. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, she can take off. And then this is the crazy thing about this before I go. She made a comment earlier that white people is like the existential threat to United States. But you're married to a white man. You see how dumb this shit is, man? You saying white men is the biggest threat in United States, and you lay down with one every night. People, y'all, you can't make this shit up. You can't.